My favorite part of that, well, we'll talk about Ligas for a brief second, was all of the analysts going like, yeah, EG has never beat an EU team. They're going down. Mad Lions is looking hot.
Mad Lions is 3-0 the last 3 NA teams they've played.
And then we just got a swift 30 and a handshake, and the analysts were silent.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Stepping into Smash Brothers here, my friends, on Pokemon Stadium.
Yes, we will. If we have to.
Yeah, I know. We can talk about my solo queue if you want.
I would rather not.
It's been sad. I don't want to talk about it either.
It's not been a great time, man.
Yeah. Oh, going to get a grab here on the Bowser Bomb. Going to take the time, though. That is very interesting, especially going deeper into this set.
I'd like to see that more, too, because Bowser Bomb is usually like such a big tool in anything, both singles and doubles. So the fact that Skyjay can like make you think twice about it, going like, hey, you're going to get the Bowser Bomb, but not only am I going to interrupt it, Skyjay getting interrupted in his recovery as well. Oh, and good save by Lucy to be able to get in there and stop Linus from getting down smash, F smash by good old Bowser. And for those of you who are wondering, Linus is going to be our Bowser. Lucy is going to be our Ike in this matchup.
Stocks flying early here, though, trying to get the hit after the throw. Not going to time it. Actually got a hit onto Linus.
And that invincibility lasted just a little bit too long. Miaster finds the F tilt on the ledge. He's looking deep. Not able to get punish out the quick draw, though. Doesn't matter, though. He eventually finds his man, finds his mark, and we're 2 stocks apiece.
That 2v1 going crazy here, though, for Red Team. Getting absolutely bullied on that left side of the stage there, too, and the teammate just has to sit there and watch.
Kind of suck it up, man.
Yeah. Get back to spawn faster, please. Getting juggled here, though. Not going to find the final extension on the up B, but you see Skyjay just kind of hovering below. Really wants to be able to capitalize on a landing if Miaster's not able to finish.
That's one of the more interesting things, too. It's like, usually you don't see Bowser being one of the faster characters on the screen in front of you, but he's actually got, like, Incineroar solidly beat both in terms of drift and in terms of ground speed. So, like, Skyjay's actually having a little bit of trouble spacing his moves properly because he's been doing such a good job of, like, oh, I know you're setting up to, like, try and catch my fast fall air dodge with, like, an F tilt or maybe a down tilt, and I'm just not going to involve myself in that.
Trying to catch a down air here, too. Got caught by the Darkest Lariat. Will this be a back throw? It will be. No follow-up from Miaster, though, too. Getting out that shield could have been scary, and we could find a follow-up all the same after the fact.
4 stocks to 2 right now, though. Miaster and Skyjay pulling ahead by a pretty significant margin, especially with that restock, putting Linus on his final stock, already triple-digit %. Miaster or Skyjay have anything to say about it. He might not last much longer, but I think Lucy and Linus have something to say about those second stocks.
Yeah, that's rinse and repeat there, too. Bread and butter for Linus and Lucy. Been seeing that throw into up air for a long time, but Bowser just seems to be getting bullied here, too. So many big hits come out and just seems to get interrupted.
I think that's GG's for good old Bowser, though. Yeah, Miaster, he doesn't miss out on something like that. Going to be able to bring this to a 1v2, especially with Skyjay having revenge here. Yeah, he's not going to... Imagine if he just did the hit. He was like, here's a little bit of rage for you, buddy.
No, I got it. Don't worry. Let's see what these nairs can do. Big hitboxes, but the grab, back throw, not going to die. Will it be a quick draw? Just going to have to get right through it. Threads the needle between them, but off
I am incredibly surprised that he's not dead. Like, Ike is heavy, sure, but it's Incineroar with revenge, and it's side B.
Honestly, though, if he is able to get Skyjay off the stage here, Ike, in the Game & Watch, we could see something happen. I'm not going to lie. Stray hits.
And, I mean, Ike hits hard, too, so he might not even have to take out Skyjay first. He could get Miaster with something like a stray up smash, maybe on a landing, or a strong back air at the ledge. But this time, the throw is going to be good, even making sure that it's the up throw just in case the back throw is staled, I believe. And that's going to be game 1 going Skyjay and Miaster's way. So the introduction went well.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a gap there in the middle. They seem to not see eye to eye, but really.
He got invited back for a second interview.
Yes, in person this time, not over Zoom.
It's true.
Yeah, but it seemed like the game could have been getting away from Linus and Lucy there in the mid game, but really being brought back by the throw conversion. And then the 2v1 to steal out Skyjay stock was immaculate.
Going into game number 2, I'm wondering, we've seen, I think, exclusively PS2 in this top 8 so far, but I'm wondering if Lucy Linus will switch it up, because I could see a stage like Town and City being a worthwhile gamble. obviously they're going to have to worry about, one, getting edge guarded by Game & Watch, and two, Incineroar as a character on Town and
That
City.
is a problem.
But it's Bowser Ike, two characters that excel at killing horizontally. What I'm talking about does not matter, though, because we're right back on PS2 once again.
Yeah, enough variables to account for with 4 players on the screen. Tough to account for another stage. Seems to just want to keep it simple here on PS2. Oh, great parry here, too. Able to find the grab, throw. Yeah.
There was so much going on in that cluster of 4 bodies. I was confused.
Oh, yeah, just catching out these immediate approaches. So telegraphed on the punishes. Skyjay able to take advantage for it, but will die. Got kind of caught.
I love that aspect of doubles, and I think nobody's better at it than Lucy and Linus, is punishing somebody for getting a hit.
Yeah.
Because every character in this game has that little like ending animation after they found a hit, and Incineroar is actually worse than most at it.
Yeah.
And Incineroar getting punished on hit like that is probably his biggest weakness overall. At least in doubles, obviously. You can't punish him on hit in singles unless you like parry or something.
Yeah, really give the sleight of hand. Have you over here looking at my one teammate, then I'm right behind you, ready
Surprise.
to crack you. Yeah. Forward air catching the jump here too. Got to stop with the like really preemptive aerials here too. I think Skyjay is definitely taking advantage of that up B to keep the juggle continued. Big bodies abundance. Oh, it landed too early.
Great continuation of the shield by Miaster too. That's another thing that like you have to be careful of if you're not like fully paying attention. Ooh, and friendly fire there brings Skyjay to his final stop. But most throws in this game, like grab throws, have what's called mutual hitboxes, where like if you're in the splash zone, you'll take damage and get interrupted from them. Which if you're just a singles guy, might not know unless you're dealing with like ice climbers, right?
Yeah. Your Luma gets knocked away.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that too. Like actually, that's pretty big in the Rosa matchup if you have mutual hitboxes. But I digress. I just want to give Miaster a compliment for holding shield in the face of a mutual hitbox.
Forwarder coming back to stage here too. Does not seem to want to take the 2v1 there on the right side. But again, getting handled here in the close quarters.
I almost like, as much as I want like a close set, I almost want this to result in the 2v1 for Lucy Linus, because watching these two in a 2v1 is a sight to behold. So like, maybe Miaster and Skyjay, if you want to like be the homies, drop the stock here, let us see the 2v1, and then if you want to try hard the rest of the set, go for it.
That heavier character has the less percent too, so we can see a maybe even deeper combo coming in from the two. Very, very courteous.
Let BTS get their Twitter clip.
Oh, not going to die. Phenomenal DI from Miaster. Still wants to take this one.
Miaster playing phenomenally here, too, in a matchup that pretty strongly favors him. While Linus is stuck across the stage dealing with Skyjay, he's like, all right, Bowser, I can combo Bowser, no problem. But Bowser can also combo him, and down he goes. Skyjay all on his lonesome, and here's where the magic happens.
Yeah. Here's your wish, last. May it be granted. Flame breath here, 2-4 not coming down.
My wish was not
granted. A little anticlimactic there for that one, but a game is a game in the eyes of the Twins. We are 1-1 here, heading to a split game 3.
All right, we take those as always, but Flame breath fair. Come on,
flame into missing fair and just dying.
You didn't even hit the fair. Yeah. He just died.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, very good response there from Linus and Lucy, though. Really able to take advantage of. I feel like it kind of switched up there, too. Skyjay was kind of catch landings there, too, with like a Lowland Whips and like Darkest Lariats. And like as you were saying earlier, so much end lag on, you said even hits on hit, but then even on whiff, obviously a ton of ending lag, and especially for Incineroar more than most on those committal B moves.
1-1 is our scoreline. We're all tied up, and we are actually in best of 5 territory now. It was best of 3 all the way up to this point. But now we have all the time in the world, so we're going to keep that play going. They're actually considering the character swap. I wasn't expecting Lucina, but Lucy does have quite a few characters, Rob being one of them. I believe Rosa, but maybe
there's a Rosa in there.
Not in this matchup,
Yeah, it's
probably.
more of a singles character, but will come out. And we have seen Lucy on a Mario before as well, too. So there is some deepness, but this is the mainstay for sure. Ooh,
early juggles coming through from Miaster on both opponents, actually, and not showing any signs of slowing down, but 50% around that on both opponents in the nick of time. But then Skyjay comes sweeping in and is like, 50%? I'll show you 50%.
It's crazy. Skyjay got the revenge, and there wasn't even like an animation of him being flamed up because he immediately put on another move right after.
He buffered that
immediately. Yeah, red team off to a red hot start here, too. That ledge trap, so lethal from Skyjay.
I see that move in my nightmares.
Right. Keeps me up at night.
much as I hate to admit it, absolutely. Getting juggled high up here is Lucy, trying to find some way down, but Miaster just swoops right back in.
It's
Continues
crazy.
the train. He has not touched the ground this stock. He's finally on solid terra firma.
It's crazy. There's so much like hit stun on the up air from Game & Watch. It just gives Skyjay the time to get up there and close the space. Oh, the up B though catches out the high.
Skyjay just barely misses the timing on that down air to close out the stock. So Lucy. My goodness.
Crazy stuff going on there in the corner. There was a revenge, but Lucy able to get back nonetheless.
And actually takes that stock away from Miaster. That side beat coming up huge once again. Lucy's been doing a pretty, sorry, Linus. The L names, they're getting to me.
Down there, not going to connect. Everyone in a fiesta on that right side. My goodness, red team able to take advantage of it.
Oh, unfortunate from Linus there. Or sorry, Lucy. Man.
Yeah, see a little misinput on the recovery. Definitely wanted quick draw. That was her bomb coming in here too. Not enough knockback to finally follow up hit from Ike.
F tilt out of shield, not successful there as Skyjay's not only able to get the back air, but also able to get the down smash to punish the quick draw on return.
Ooh, grab going the wrong way there too. Skyjay trying to make up for the mistake and kind of just off the mark here on these team throw combos that we know Linus and Lucy for.
A phenomenal follow-up from Lucy, though, after Miaster, he was like, hey, I'll save you. I'm going to come in and I'm going to dash attack to get you out of this grab. And then Lucy was like, psych, I got a back air.
Give me this throw. Oh, down tilt to catch from the platform here too. Oh my goodness, the elevator.
To the heavens.
Four tilts there, going one way, going the other. Will hit somebody eventually. Oh, give me this. Got caught for the revenge and catches Miaster out of the sky there.
Dash attack comes through. That is going to be the stock. Not Ike dash attack. It hits like a truck. Even center stage, you're not going to be able to survive through that, especially with the amount of rage that is currently on Lucy. But Linus once again getting juggled up high, and he actually turns that around. Was that like fastball fair?
Yeah, I think so. Fell through with that fair. Sounded like fair at least.
That was weird.
Oh, trying to get up there and rise with an aerial once again to continue the combo. No dice. Landing down there on the platform. Very smart. That landing is punishable if on even footing.
Even there, I saw Linus try to save Lucy because he tried to get a fair to interrupt the aerial momentum as his teammate flew towards the blast zone, but no dice. And now it's just a Miaster ledge trap on a super heavy. I don't think that could have ended any other way.
You know, it's nice for Skyjay to let Miaster get in the ledge trapping every once in a while. Yeah.
He just stood up on that platform. He's like, you take care of it, bro.
I've been doing it for years.
I've definitely done that in doubles before, like in a 1v2. Depending on who my teammate is, I'll just leave. I'm like, all right, you got this.
Nah, you got it.
Take the ledge trap.
Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, swing game going to Miaster Skyjay. So this does go to game 5. Will be their stage counter pick, but something we've seen throughout this top 8 thus far.
So they made it through the in-person interview. They got the call back.
Yeah.
Now let's see if they get the job.
Yeah. Only one way to find out with this game 4, but
they're thinking hard.
Yeah. Could we see our first stage change?
No.
No.
Never.
No. Answer
Absolutely
is no.
not.
What are you talking about?
There are no other stages.
Yeah.
We have one stage. In this house, we play PS2.
Seems to be all the same here for blue team and obviously for red team as well. We are running it back here for this game 4. Skyjay Miaster. Set point here to go to grand finals winners side.
Already off the bat, we see that almost like lane structure. We were talking about League of Legends earlier. Where,
right.
Skyjay immediately dashes in. Miaster immediately dashes back. They have their front liner and their back liner.
Yeah, it was so interesting. Linus and Lucy backed off to start their first move of the set or the game as well there too.
They're scared of Skyjay.
Yeah, for real.
They see the barreling freight train that is Incineroar sprinting at them, and they're like, I want out.
Getting caught there to Skyjay, getting away with a combo for free as Linus was just below that. Getting pressed here too, got to get away from that up smash and jumps over the Alolan Whip. Will kill, my goodness, Bowser dead already.
And so is Game & Watch. All right, evens it up, and Incin might be dying here too. No, the air dodge just barely gets him back on safe ground, but Miaster gonna make sure the same isn't true for Lucy. Goes out deep with that turtle and closes out the stock.
Yeah, stocks are absolutely flying. Skyjay, the only one left on the first stock here.
very reminiscent of Game 1 as well, where Skyjay was a huge source of, of tanking. We're swapping games in terms of talking about roles. We're over in like Overwatch now, or MMOs.
Right. Up be high there too. We have seen Skyjay edge guard Linus with absolute efficiency. Back throw here too. Gotta believe the 2v1 is coming.
I think that's actually, speaking of tanking, that's like one of the major differences that I'm seeing between these two double teams is not even just kill power, but also like the ability to avoid kills.
Yeah.
Miaster and Skyjay have been so good at targeting Linus so that the Bowser can't tank.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the super heavy. He's supposed to be the one holding on to stocks for you. He's supposed to be the longest lasting. But because they're like, all right, I'm Game & Watch. I'm going to combo you for 110% off of a juggle. The ability
you don't have
to
much
tank
room to
doesn't
tank left.
matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely get that. And like Game & Watch too, being the odd man out here, being so light, been living very, very well as well. So many strong hits being flying across the stage. Been able to maneuver quite well. The dash in up tilt will take it though. You saw the turnaround come in as well to get that first hit out.
Oh, but Linus in trouble here. Actually able to get back on stage. Miaster usually doesn't drop edge guards like that, but the mix-up was there, and Miaster was not successful, and then Skyjay was. Down goes Lucy.
Yeah, got caught there. Didn't retreat to the ledge with that up B. Might not have enough room, might not have even done it, but will die for it nonetheless. Nair's here too, and Nair's coming on, landing to the shield. Yeah, they're just broken up here too. Blue team not able to find the normal convergence, but they missed tech off the throw.
I mean, that's one of the big things too. I think like maybe Skyjay and Miaster did their research after the tweet went out, and we're
Right.
like, okay, these guys thrive at team combos. They're so phenomenal at it. All their follow-ups are so well practiced, and they're so good at it. So let's just separate them.
Right.
Don't let them do it.
Let's play as far away as possible, and the absolute cluster happening.
Was that a team kill?
I believe it was. I think it was an up air from Ike.
Yeah, because I mean Bowser was at 200. Pretty much anything was going to be killing soon.
Down smash not going to connect here. The grab attempt neither will come in from Linus, though. Revenge coming on. Something we really haven't seen in this game. Too much great effect, but it will not kill there. Dancing here. The double jump used there and gets caught. Skyjay smelled blood in the water, and he took it.
The 1v2 as well as a super heavy. It's going to be so hard to avoid everything. Grab misses from Miaster, though. Skyjay's going to come in and the rescue with the revenge. Not only that, but now you've got to worry about a buffed up Incineroar.
And the hitbox after revenge, too, is just kind of almost perfect to deal with that move as well, because the hitbox comes out and then you do even further damage to break away, and the follow-up. We got team combos of our own.
Did that dare just do like 50%?
Yes, the charge there was ridiculous.